Have you ever wondered why your feminine energy feels so powerful when you stop chasing love? It's a curious thing. Society often nudges you toward seeking someone else's approval, as if your worth hinges on their gaze. But here's the twist. What if the secret to your deepest strength lies in letting go of that chase entirely? Welcome to Feminine Queen, my queens, a space crafted just for you, where I'm here to guide you toward tapping into your inner power, embracing your natural elegance, and ruling your life with unshakable grace. In this video, I'm diving into the heart of what it means to be a feminine queen, your journey to self-mastery, emotional resilience, and a regal confidence that doesn't need anyone else's permission to shine. Picture this, a life where your energy radiates from within, where you're no longer running after love but standing tall in your own sovereignty. I'll be weaving in some Stoic wisdom and a touch of Carl Jung's insights to show you how this shift transforms everything, all while keeping it real and relatable for you, my ladies. So settle in, my queens, because this is about you, your transformation, your strength, your throne. By the time we're done, you'll see how stopping the chase for love doesn't diminish you. It unleashes the profound power of your feminine energy. This is Feminine Queen territory, and I'm honored to walk this path with you. Let's get started. 1. Self-Abandonment, the silent abdication. My queens, self-abandonment is the quiet betrayal of your own essence, where you dim your inner light to fit someone else's mold. Carl Jung described this as crafting a persona, a polished mask you wear to be acceptable, while the true self waits in the shadows. Imagine muting your sharp intellect, softening your bold opinions, or hiding your vibrant passions because you think that's what love requires. For the feminine queen, this is like abdicating your throne before the crown even settles on your head. It's not just adapting, it's a slow erosion of your sovereignty, a choice to prioritize someone else's comfort over your truth. Carl Jung's wisdom reveals this as a fracture in your psyche, where you disconnect from your authentic core, leaving you spiritually impoverished. Stoicism adds a layer here, urging you to anchor in your own virtue, your courage to be unapologetically you. When you taste love by abandoning yourself, you're handing over your scepter. Reclaim it, my ladies, by honoring your unique fire. You are a feminine queen. Your essence is your power, and no external gaze should dim it. 2. Shadow work, reclaiming your exiled court. Shadow work, my queens, is the sacred art of welcoming back the parts of yourself you've banished. Carl Jung's concept of the shadow is profound. It's the repository of everything you've deemed unacceptable. The fierce anger you've labeled too intense, the tender vulnerability you've hidden, the wild desires you've tucked away to seem proper. As a feminine queen, this work is your royal reclamation, a journey to face the exiled maiden who learned to shrink, the protector called too much, or the sensual spirit dismissed as inappropriate. Carl Jung taught that ignoring these parts creates inner conflict, a psyche at war with itself. By embracing them, you move toward individuation, becoming whole. Stoicism offers the grit to face these truths without flinching, but Carl Jung's vision goes deeper, inviting you to dialogue with these aspects, to understand their stories. Maybe your anger was born to protect you. Maybe your softness is a strength, not a flaw. This isn't about unleashing chaos, but about consciously choosing how these traits serve your reign. Stop chasing love and you'll find the space to rebuild your inner court, making you a more complete, powerful queen. 3. Seeking external validation, the hollow scepter. My ladies, seeking external validation is like wielding a scepter that sparkles but has no substance. It's a prop, not a symbol of power. You know the feeling, scanning faces for approval, softening your words to avoid waves, or twisting your truth to fit someone else's script. Carl Jung saw this as the wounded anima, the feminine soul within, projecting its need for wholeness onto others, desperately seeking their nod to feel complete. This chase drains you, turning every interaction into a plea, "Tell me I'm enough." Stoicism steps in with a firm reminder, your eudaimonia, your inner flourishing, depends only on what you control, not others' fleeting judgments. For the feminine queen, this is about building an inner citadel where your worth is a non-negotiable truth. Carl Jung's wisdom deepens this, urging you to find validation in your own psyche's depths, not in the mirror of someone else's gaze. When you stop chasing love, you trade that hollow scepter for a crown forged in self-belief, radiant and unshakable. 4. Shifting energy, from grasping to radiant sovereignty. Here's where the magic happens, my queens. Chasing love creates an energy of lack, frantic, reaching, like you're incomplete without someone's approval. Carl Jung associated this with an unconscious psyche driven by unhealed wounds and unmet needs. But when you stop chasing, your energy transforms into something radiant, something sovereign. This shift is alchemy, my ladies. Carl Jung's insights show that by integrating your shadow and aligning with yourself, you cultivate a presence that's whole and grounded. Stoicism supports this by teaching you to root your peace in what's within your control, your thoughts, your choices. As a feminine queen, you move from grasping to glowing, from needing to being. Your energy becomes a calm, magnetic force, like a still lake, reflecting the moon. You're not shouting for attention, you're simply present, and that presence commands the room. Stop chasing, and watch how your inner fullness draws in what's meant for you. 5. Sovereignty, energetic, the unassailable inner citadel. Sovereignty, my queens, is your inner fortress, a sacred space where your worth is untouchable. Carl Jung's concept of the self, the core of your being, teaches that true power comes from aligning your conscious ego with this deeper truth. This is your inner citadel, a Stoic idea, but Carl Jung takes it further. It's not just about self-control, but about knowing yourself so deeply that no external force can sway you. As a feminine queen, your yes and no become royal edicts, not pleas for love or fear of rejection. You choose yourself, your values, your truth, over scraps of validation. Carl Jung's wisdom shows that this sovereignty heals the psyche's fractures, uniting your light and shadow into a radiant whole. Stoicism reinforces this with discipline, reminding you that others' opinions are beyond your control. When you stop chasing love, you claim this citadel, radiating a presence that says, "I am my own queen, and no one can challenge that throne." 6. Stillness and presence, the silent power of the centered queen. Stillness, my ladies, is your secret weapon, a potent quiet that isn't passive but powerful. Carl Jung saw presence as the fruit of individuation, where you're fully aligned with yourself, free from the masks of performance. When you stop chasing love, the noise of seeking, those endless "am I enough" thoughts, fades away. Stoicism helps you master this inner chatter, but Carl Jung's vision is richer. Presence is being fully embodied, your soul shining through without apology. As a feminine queen, this stillness is magnetic. It's the calm in your eyes when you listen, the strength in your unhurried words. Neurologically, it's a gift. It soothes your nervous system and signals safety to others. Stop chasing and feel how this centered presence becomes a force, pulling people toward you not because you tried, but because you are. You are a feminine queen, and your stillness is your crown. All right, feminine queens, thank you for being the heart of this incredible community. We wouldn't be here without your likes, comments, and shares. Keep that powerful energy flowing, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share. I'll love you forever for it. 7. Self-validation. crowning your own worth. My queens, self-validation is you placing the crown on your own head, declaring, "I am enough," with unwavering conviction. Carl Jung taught that without this, your ego remains tethered to the world's judgments, forever seeking what only yourself can provide. It's about witnessing your own journey, your triumphs, your stumbles, with the reverence you'd offer a dear friend. Stoicism adds that your worth lies in your virtues, not in external praise. But Carl Jung's wisdom goes deeper. It's about embracing your entire psyche, light and shadow, as inherently worthy. As a feminine queen, you stop chasing love to prove your value and instead celebrate your strengths, meet your flaws with compassion, and trust your inner truth. This inner coronation frees you from the need for applause. When you crown yourself, my ladies, you stand taller than any external validation could ever lift you. 8. Shadow integration, daily practice. The Queen's conscious rain shadow integration, my queens, is your daily act of ruling with wholeness. Carl Jung saw individuation as a lifelong journey, where every moment of tension, feeling the urge to shrink, to please, to hide, is a chance to choose authenticity. Stoicism gives you the discipline to pause and reflect, but Carl Jung's insight is the heart of it. You're dialoguing with your shadow, asking, "Why are you here? What do you protect?" Maybe it's saying your truth in a tough moment, wearing what sparks joy in your soul, or laughing without holding back. Each choice weaves your exiled parts back into your court, making you more complete. As a feminine queen, this daily practice builds a reign rooted in self-respect. Stop chasing love, and you'll find the energy to govern your inner world with clarity, courage, and grace. 9. Sufficiency, the unshakable foundation of the realm. I am enough. This, my queens, is the granite beneath your throne. Carl Jung's concept of the self reveals that your sufficiency is your birthright, a wholeness that exists beyond circumstances. Stoicism echoes this, grounding your worth in your inner virtues, but Carl Jung's wisdom shines brighter. It's about embracing your psyche's complexity, light, shadow, all of it, as complete. As a feminine queen, this belief dissolves the need to chase love to feel whole. Challenges become chances to flex your wisdom, not question your value. Relationships, they're choices, not necessities. When you stop running after approval, you build your life on this unshakable truth, and every step you take radiates the power of a queen who knows she's already enough. 10. Selectivity, resonance, the law of royal attraction. My ladies, when you stand in your sufficiency, you don't chase, you choose. Carl Jung's wisdom shows that relationships born from need are tangled in projections, where you seek completion in another. But when you're whole, your energy shifts to resonance, attracting those who match your frequency. Stoicism sharpens your discernment, but Carl Jung's insight is the soul of it. Your integrated self acts like a tuning fork, drawing in connections rooted in mutual authenticity. As a feminine queen, you set boundaries that say, "This is my realm, and only what aligns enters." Stop chasing love, and you'll magnetize people and moments that honor your throne, not because you demanded it, but because your wholeness naturally calls to theirs. 11. Strength. Authentic feminine, the graceful power of the integrated queen. Your authentic feminine strength, my queens, is a breathtaking dance of opposites: softness with steel, openness with boundaries, fluidity with conviction. Carl Jung's anima, the feminine soul, becomes whole when you embrace these dualities, not as contradictions but as harmony. Stoicism gives you the will to stand firm, but Carl Jung's vision is the heartbeat. This strength is your psyche reconciled, your power fully expressed. As a feminine queen, you nurture without losing yourself, protect without hardening, adapt without bending your truth. When you stop chasing love, this strength shines, not as a performance, but as a natural, elegant force. It's the quiet power of a queen who's whole, radiating grace that feels like home to those who see it. 12. Source of love, the royal art of overflow. Finally, my queens, love transforms when you stop chasing it. Carl Jung taught that love from a place of lack, seeking to fill an inner void, is fragile and needy, a projection of the wounded anima. But when you've done your shadow work and claimed your sufficiency, love becomes an art, flowing from your overflowing heart. Stoicism advises giving love wisely, but Carl Jung's wisdom is richer. It's about loving from your self's abundance, not your ego's need. As a feminine queen, you love because you choose to, not because you must. It's generous, clear, and free, patient, kind, and fiercely boundaried. Stop chasing, and your love becomes a gift, a royal offering that uplifts and inspires, born from the unshakable fullness of your throne. My queens, we've walked this path together, and I hope you see it now. You are a feminine queen. Your power isn't out there in someone else's hands. It's right here, in your sovereignty, your shadows, your overflowing heart. This journey of stopping the chase for love isn't a loss, it's a gain, the unlocking of your feminine energy in all its glory. Take a second, my ladies, and think, how can you bring this into your life? Maybe it's sitting in stillness tomorrow, or choosing yourself over someone's approval. Stoic wisdom and your own grace, they're yours to wield. You don't need to chase anything. You've got it all inside, ready to shine. If this hit home, please drop a like, share your thoughts below, and pass this on to your fellow queens. It's your energy that keeps Feminine Queen alive, and I'm so grateful for you. Hit subscribe, tap that bell. You don't want to miss what's coming next for us. Thank you for being here, my ladies. You're powerful, you're worthy, you're enough right now as you are. Until next time, reign with grace, my queens. I'll see you soon on Feminine Queen.